Talk Rosa. Speak with power.
Grow your English every hour.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Talk Rosa podcast. I'm Rosa.
And I'm James. Welcome, guys. We are so happy you are here today.
This is the podcast where you learn natural, everyday English for real life.
Exactly. No boring grammar books here, just real, useful conversations.
How are you doing today, James? Did you have a good morning?
I had a great morning, actually. I had a giant cup of coffee, so I'm completely awake.
That's great. Coffee is definitely a morning requirement for me, too.
What about you, Rosa? How is your day going so far?
It's going really well, thanks. I am super excited about today's topic.
Oh, yes. Today's topic is a big one. It's something literally everyone talks about.
That's right. Today, we are going to talk about jobs, careers, and daily work life.
Work. It takes up so much of our time. It's a huge part of our lives.
It really is. And when you meet someone new, what is the first question they usually ask?
They almost always ask, "What do you do?" or "What's your job?"
Exactly. That's why talking about your job confidently is an essential English skill.
Whether you're making friends, traveling, or working abroad, you need this vocabulary.
So today, we will give you easy, natural phrases to explain what you do.
But before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Talk Rosa.
Yes, it really helps our channel grow, and it helps you never miss a lesson.
All right, Rosa, let's jump right in. How do we answer the question, what do you do?
The easiest way is to say, I'm a or I'm an, and then say your job title.
Like, I'm a teacher or I'm an engineer?
Exactly. Or you can say, I work as a, like, I work as a chef.
That sounds very natural. What if someone doesn't have a job right now?
Great question. You can simply say, I'm unemployed right now.
Or maybe I'm looking for a job. That's a really positive and useful phrase.
What about university students? How should they answer?
They just say, I'm a student. It's very simple and clear.
So let's practice. James, what do you do?
Well, I work as a graphic designer. And I co-host this awesome podcast, of course.
You do. As for me, I'm an English teacher and a podcast host.
What if people want to explain how many hours they work?
Good point. You can say, I have a full-time job, which usually means 40 hours a week.
Or you can say, I have a part-time job if you work fewer hours.
Many students have part-time jobs. You can say, I'm a student and I have a part-time job.
That's very common. When I was in college, I worked part-time in a cafe.
Oh, really? I didn't know that about you. Were you a barista?
Yes, I was. I made a lot of coffee. It was actually a really fun job.
That's a great transition to our next point, talking about where you work.
Right. How do we tell people the location of our workplace in English?
You can use the phrases, I work in, or I work at.
So I can say, I work in an office, or I work in a restaurant.
Exactly. Or I work at a hospital if you are a doctor or a nurse.
What about people who work from their house, like me on Fridays?
You just say, I work from home. That has become so popular lately.
It really has. I love working from home. I don't even have to put on real shoes.
Yes, comfort is the best part of working from home.
So let's review real quick. You can say, I'm a nurse and I work at a hospital.
Or I'm a graphic designer and I work from home. It's that easy.
Now, what if someone asks you what you actually do all day?
You mean the daily tasks, your responsibilities at work.
Yes. How do we describe the things we do every single day?
We can use simple phrases starting with I work with or I help.
For example, I work with computers. That's a very common one today.
Or if you are a teacher, you can say I work with children.
If you work in a retail store, you might say, I help customers.
Exactly. In an office environment, you might say I answer emails.
Oh man, I answer so many emails. I feel like a professional email answerer.
I think a lot of office workers feel exactly that way.
What if your job involves working closely with other people?
You can say, I work in a team. That shows you collaborate well with others.
I like working in a team. It's nice to share ideas and brainstorm.
Me too. You can also describe your job with adjectives.
Like saying, my job is busy or my job is interesting?
Yes, perfect. My job is interesting is a great way to keep a conversation going.
But sometimes work is hard. Is it okay to say, my job is stressful?
You absolutely can. It's very natural to admit my job is stressful sometimes.
Even if it's stressful, hopefully you can say, I enjoy my work.
That is the ultimate goal. Another good one is I meet lots of people every day.
That's definitely true for sales workers, doctors, and tour guides.
Speaking of every day, let's talk about the workday schedule.
Oh, the daily routine. Waking up early, drinking more coffee, looking at the clock.
Exactly. How do you talk about the time you begin and end your day?
It's quite easy. Just say, I start work at 8.
And at the end of the day, I finish work at 5.
That's the classic 9 to 5 job, right?
Yes, the standard office hours. And you can add, I work Monday to Friday.
What happens in the middle of the day when you get hungry?
You say, I take a lunch break. That is honestly my favorite part of the day.
Same here. Food is very important to keep the brain working properly.
Sometimes people have to work extra hours. How do we say that?
We use the word overtime. You can say, I work overtime sometimes.
That means you are working more hours than your normal schedule.
It usually means a little extra money, but it also makes you very tired.
Definitely. Now, how do we talk about getting to work? The commute.
Good point. You can say, I drive to work if you have a car.
Or if you use public transport, say, I take the bus or I take the train.
What if you were lucky and live really close to your job?
You can simply say, I walk to work. That is so healthy and relaxing.
I wish I could walk to work, but I have to drive. It takes about 30 minutes.
That's not too bad. How do you prepare for work in the morning?
Oh, I have a strict routine. I shower, eat breakfast, and check the news.
So you could say, I prepare for work by having a good breakfast.
Exactly. A solid breakfast is the secret to a highly successful workday.
So we now know how to talk about the job, the workplace, and the schedule.
What's next? Maybe talking about how we feel about our jobs?
Yes, let's talk about likes and dislikes. This makes the conversation much more interesting.
Because we don't just want to state boring facts, we want to share our feelings.
Right. A very positive and simple phrase is, I love my job.
Or you could say, I enjoy working with people.
If someone asks you why, you can say, my favorite part of my job is...
Oh, I like that. For example, my favorite part of my job is being creative.
That's a great natural example for a graphic designer.
For you, Rosa, it might be my favorite part is helping students learn.
Yes, absolutely. But let's be honest, every job has difficult parts too.
Very true. How do we explain the things we don't like so much?
You can say, the hardest part is, and then explain what it is.
Like, the hardest part is waking up at 5 a.m. That would be awful.
I completely agree. Or you could say, the hardest part is dealing with angry customers.
That can make a job incredibly stressful. I've definitely been there before.
So you can use the phrase we learned earlier, my job can be stressful.
What if someone really doesn't like their job anymore?
They might say, I'd like a better job.
Or maybe, I want to change jobs someday.
Those are very natural, polite ways to express that you are looking for a change.
It happens to everyone. Sometimes you just need a new professional challenge.
Exactly. Let's do a quick check. James, what do you really like about your job?
I love that my job is different every single day. It's never boring.
That's wonderful. And what would you say is the hardest part?
The hardest part is definitely staring at a computer screen all day. My eyes get so tired.
That makes total sense. Remember, guys, giving these little details makes your English sound natural.
Don't just say, my job is good. Add a little rye to it.
Now, what if you were the one listening to someone talk about their job?
We need some good reactions, right? To show we are actually listening.
Exactly. If someone says, I work at a really famous tech company.
You can react by saying, really? Or, oh wow.
Yes, it shows you're interested. What if they say they got a promotion?
You can say, nice, or lucky you.
What if they say something that is exactly the same for you?
You can simply say, same here. That connects you instantly to the other person.
Those reactions are so helpful. But what if the conversation just stops?
Awkward silence is the worst. How do we keep the conversation going?
You simply ask follow-up questions, like, how long have you worked there?
That's a great one. Or you could ask, what's your dream job?
Oh, people love talking about their dream job. It's a very positive topic.
Definitely. What is your dream job, Rosa? Besides this podcast, of course.
I think my absolute dream job would be a travel writer.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. You could travel the world for free.
Exactly. Asking, what do you like about your job is also a great question.
Yes, keep them talking about themselves. People usually love that.
Now, let's talk about the future. How do we discuss career goals?
Many of our listeners have big career goals. That's why they learn English.
Right. So a perfect phrase is, I'm learning English for my job.
It shows that you are working hard to improve your skills.
You can also say, I'm improving my English to get promoted.
Getting a promotion is always a great goal. It usually means more money, right?
Exactly. Speaking of money, you might simply say, I'm saving money.
Or if you want to travel, say, I'd like to work abroad.
Working in another country is a huge dream for so many people.
What if you just want to find a different company to work for?
You can say, I'm looking for new opportunities. It sounds very professional.
It sounds much better than saying, I really hate my boss.
Yes, always try to keep it positive and professional.
So, Rosa, what happens if we still run out of things to say?
We use transition words to avoid those awkward silences.
Transition words, like changing the subject smoothly?
Exactly. You can say, by the way, and then ask a totally new question.
For example, by the way, what time do you finish work today?
Perfect. Another really great one is, speaking of work,
Oh, I use that all the time. Speaking of work, I have a funny story.
which reminds me, you actually told me a hilarious work story last week.
Oh no, are we really going to talk about that on the podcast?
Yes, our listeners need to hear it. It's a perfect example of a short work story.
All right, fine. So last Tuesday, I was running very late for work.
And why were you late, James? Did your alarm not go off?
No, my alarm went off, but I fell back asleep. Standard morning mistake.
Typical. So you were rushing out of the house, right?
Yes, I was rushing. I made a quick coffee and literally ran out the door.
And then what happened when you finally got to the office?
I walked right into a morning meeting with my boss and the whole team.
Oh, wow. Were they already talking?
Yes, everyone was sitting there looking at me. And then I looked down at my feet.
What did you see when you looked down?
I was wearing two completely different shoes. One black shoe, one brown shoe.
No way! You went to a professional meeting with different shoes? I'm laughing so hard.
It was so embarrassing. But wait, the story gets even worse.
How could it possibly get worse than that?
I sat down, opened my laptop, and accidentally spilled my coffee.
Oh my goodness. Did it get all over your clothes?
It spilled right onto my bright white shirt, a huge brown stain.
So you had different shoes and a giant coffee stain on your shirt?
Yes, my boss just looked at me and said, "Rough morning, James?"
Haha, that is a classic bad day at work. How did you reply?
I just laughed and said, "I need more coffee, but maybe in a cup with a lid."
That is a brilliant way to handle an embarrassing work situation.
See, guys, even native English speakers have terrible mornings at work.
Stories like that are perfect for small talk. They're funny and relatable.
True. If you tell a story like that, people will instantly connect with you.
All right, Let's put these phrases into practice with some short, realistic role plays.
Role plays are the best way to hear how English actually sounds in real life.
Let's do the first one. We're two coworkers meeting on a Monday morning.
Sounds good. I will be making coffee in the office break room.
Ready? Hey, James, good morning. How was your weekend?
Morning, Rosa. It was great, thanks. How about yours?
It was really relaxing. So, are you ready for the big meeting today?
Honestly, no. My job is so busy right now.
Same here. The hardest part is keeping up with all these emails.
I know exactly what you mean. Well, I better get back to my desk.
All right, see you at the meeting. Good luck today.
Thanks, Rosa. See you later.
End of role play. That was very natural, casual, and quick.
Yes, coworkers usually keep things friendly and short in the morning.
Notice how we used phrases like, my job is so busy, and same here.
It makes the conversation flow without any weird pauses.
Now let's try a second role play. This time, someone is a brand new employee.
Oh, I'll be the new employee. I'm introducing myself on my very first day.
Perfect. I will be your new friendly manager. Ready? Action.
Hi, excuse me. I'm James, the new graphic designer.
Hi, James. Welcome to the team. I'm Rosa, the project manager.
It's so nice to meet you, Rosa. I'm really excited to start working here.
We are so happy to have you. Have you ever worked in this industry before?
Yes, I work with computers a lot, but I'm looking for new opportunities to grow.
That's great. You will mostly work in a team here. Do you like teamwork?
I love it. I really enjoy working with people and sharing ideas.
Awesome. Well, you start work at 9 every day. Let me show you your desk.
Thank you so much, Rosa. Lead the way.
And scene. That was a great first day office introduction.
Thanks. I made sure to sound polite, positive, and enthusiastic.
Yes, using phrases like, I'm looking for new opportunities sounds very professional.
And it shows the manager I have clear career goals right from the start.
Okay, let's do one final role play. We are two friends catching up.
Sounds fun. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
Hey, James, it's been ages. How are you doing?
Rosa, I'm doing really well, thanks. How have you been?
I've been good. Speaking of work, are you still at the design agency?
Actually, no. I changed jobs last month. I work from home now.
Really? Oh, wow. Do you enjoy working from home?
I love my job now. The commute is literally 0 minutes.
Lucky you. I still drive to work every day. It takes almost an hour.
That sounds stressful. What do you do there again?
I work as a marketing director. I manage a huge team of people.
That's interesting. It sounds like a lot of responsibility.
It is. I work overtime sometimes, but I really enjoy my work.
That's the most important thing. We should get lunch sometime.
Definitely. Let's plan something for next week.
And end of role play. That felt exactly like a real conversation between friends.
It really did. Now, before we finish today's podcast, let's do a quick recap.
Good idea. Repetition is the secret key to remembering English vocabulary.
If someone asks you, what do you do? What can you say?
You can say, I work as a teacher, or I'm an engineer.
If you don't currently have a job, you can say, I'm looking for a job.
And to describe your daily schedule, say, I start work at 8.
If you really like your workplace, say, I enjoy my job.
Don't forget your transitions. Use by the way to smoothly change the topic.
And always ask follow-up questions, like, where do you work?
And finally, remember to react to people. Say, oh wow, or nice.
Excellent recap. You guys now have everything you need to talk about work.
You can absolutely use these phrases immediately in your next English conversation.
We are so proud of you for practicing with us today.
Learning a new language takes time, but you are doing an amazing job.
Now it's time for our Talk Rosa call to action. We really want to hear from you.
We read all your comments, so please don't be shy.
Write 3 simple sentences about your job in the comments below.
Or just introduce yourself and tell us what your dream job is.
For example, I'm Rosa, and my dream job is a travel writer.
Practice makes perfect, and the comment section is a safe place to start.
Thank you so much for joining us on this fun episode of Talk Rosa.
Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
We will see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing your English every day.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful, stress-free workday.